Hi, this is my Collings DS2h, built in 2007. D because it's a dreadnought, S because it's standard, the 12 fret, the original design, 2 because it has rosewood back and sides, and H because it has herringbone. DS2h. This guitar is actually my second of this particular model. I bought my first one in 1999, which was the result of a long search for a dreadnought with a wider fretboard, and it was just the ideal answer. I was looking for Martins, but no Martin D18, 28 or 35 stroke S were available, and the VS D28 HD28 VS was only 1 3/4, and it wasn't quite right for me. So I bought this one in 2012 via eBay, and I remember coming down from my office and saying to my wife, "I just bought another Collings guitar and I'm not quite sure why." The reason was that my original one, whilst much loved, had sustained some damage. The headstock had been broken off shortly after I bought it. It had been repaired and it played fine and it sounded fine, it matured beautifully, but it had those scars. And I kind of wanted the perfect one. This one has a thicker neck profile than the 1998 build that I bought in 1999. And it just has a little more of everything. That people say that they are bright guitars, and that is compared to the bass biased Martin sound, but there's no shortage of bass. It's just a perfect combination of everything, as with the trebles. I bought it from a gent who really didn't know how to play or maintain good quality guitars, and so when I bought it, it required quite a bit of setup work, which was eventually resolved by a plec process and a lot of final adjustment by Charlie Chandler. It's a stock configuration, 1 13/16 nut, 2 3/8 string spacing, so you've got plenty of room to get in there if you're finger picking, which I really do on this particular instrument. A 25.5 inch scale length. It's a Sitka top, which has honeyed down rather nicely. East Indian rosewood back and sides. There are no electrics on this. The additions are, like all my guitars, I put a shallow strap lock in the end of the heel cap there, which can easily be removed and filled with a little fret marker or something like that. But that's how I've held them, and I've never really had an issue. I've replaced the ebony pins with bone pins, not to improve the sound. It needed no extra change to the sound, just because I like the look of bone pins in an ebony bridge. It just seems to look nice. Comes in factory TKL case, which is in good condition. And I seriously had a look over this the other day. A couple of tiny weeny little dents, which probably come from my guitar stands. No scratches to speak of there. This is, considering that I've had it since 2012, which is 8 years, it's in remarkably good condition. There is one tiny weeny little scratch across the top bar, the centre bar of the slotted headstock, which I might be able to remove, but you'd have to really go looking for it. Minimal evidence of fret wear. You know, the usual place in the first 3 frets. but really nothing much to worry about. The action on this one, I measured it yesterday, it's 100.100 if you like on the bass, and 80 thou, 100 thou here, 80 thou here, that's a better way of saying it. I use EJ17s, medium gauge strings, 56 to 13. I used to put light gauge on them, I don't bother anymore. And that is my Collings DS2h, made it in 2007.